Even Flow, Garden, all your favorites. He invented all of it. And now he's just one of the great inventors.
Yeah.
And a great player, Mr. Stone.
Yeah.
No, Matt, sorry. Because after this, I don't get to see these people again for a while, so I just wanted to say hi to all the folks, we couldn't get to visit, and I just wanted them to know that I was thinking about them. They were part of growing up here for everybody, and Jeff Heyman, he now has he's the smartest one of the bunch. He's got a place down here.
Don't tell everybody
He's
that.
a local. Bastard. Jeff, what's the address? Some of my first records, my first punk records, my first punk t-shirts, live bootlegs that you could get on vinyl, which you could get nowhere else. You couldn't even get it at Licorice Pizza. But we were very fortunate, and we still have them, and that's Lou's Records. And then the La Paloma Theater up there, and Encinitas Circle. The Del Mar Skate Ranch. And then, I went to high school, well, kind of. There's a place called San Diego. It's still up there. The amazing thing about San Diego High School was it was the proximity of that high school and where you could see the ocean.
Yeah.
It pretty much guaranteed that you were not going to graduate. Be like, oh, let's go check out the waves at lunchtime. Periods 5 and 6. I don't think the teachers knew my name. I think they quit call and roll at some point. But I do see some young kids in the audience, and don't ever leave school because you don't know what will happen. You'll turn into drug dealers and dope addicts and Republicans. There's one little building up here right down the street from the school. And when I came back and lived here when I was about 18, 19, 20, me and a guy called Eric Furman and a couple people, we used to take these little clubs. There was one downtown called Rio's, we'd find the shittiest little place and then kind of do a goth night and get we played Ministry and Depeche Mode and Cramps. And the first club we called it Alcatraz, and the second one we called it Red Tape, and it was this little thing called Winters. And the second place we ever played as a band, we toured with Alice in Chains, we played the Bacchanal, and then which is no longer there. I think it's a carpet company. Shop. And but this one was called Winters. We came back, it was the first time we ever played our own show in San Diego. It's this little joint called Winters. It's 5 blocks up the street, and I drove by it the other day, and it's a mortuary.
Oh, no way.
That's fucking funny. That's actually a better name for a goth club than any of the ones we came up with. This one relates to the water, and that I was up in Seattle, and it was about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was drinking heavily, and I had my headphones on and my notebook, and I was so close. I had written the whole fucking song, and I couldn't come up with the line of the chorus. It was like, she was a what? She was a like, I just couldn't figure out what the fuck she was. And I wasn't gonna give up. And then my phone buzzed, and it must have been from Hawaii, 808 number, and I looked at it, and I couldn't answer it because I was singing, headphones on. I looked over, and it was a call from Jerry Lopez. And I was like, that's it. She's a lightning bug.
Nice.